For those of you who can't figure out why you're still broke, I'm going to tell you why. Number one, business equals products to customers. Business makes no money if no products are going to customers. Customers want products when they trust the salesman, okay? When there's proof, it works. And when they have the means to buy and use the product. So for example, you work at T-Mobile, but you don't even have T-Mobile service. Why would I come in and believe anything you're saying when you don't even believe in your own product? For example, I worked at a gym one time and they were trying to sell massages, and I'm like, you as trainers don't even get massages. How are you going to convince me to spend my hard-earned money knowing I'm tired? I got to work extra just to pay you to be my trainer, right? Why am I an expert on this? Well, number one, I've been the sales leader in almost every company I've worked at in the last 10 years. I have now started to train teams, and I tried to train the teams where I worked, but for whatever reason, nobody wanted to listen to me, nobody wanted to make no money, so I just went on and started training other people. So that's what I've been doing, and I've learned a few things from training people, but more importantly, I've learned by studying customers. So if you can't get a raise at work, or you can't seem to make more products to make more money, the first thing you should probably do is get feedback. Okay, so what are the customers saying about why they're not buying? So you need to find out why. So let's say if you work in a franchise or something where you don't have direct control over improving the product, I can understand how that could be a barrier. But still, half the time the owners or the managers aren't face to face with the customers. So other than, let's say, reviews online, they're not really getting as deep of an honest feedback as they could be getting, were you guys as the salesmen actually getting one-to-one feedback and really listening. So a lot of times I train people and I'm like, oh, you didn't get to sell. It's cool. What'd they say? Why didn't they want to do it? Well, they didn't have enough money, or they need something in their life, or they don't live anywhere nearby. Okay. All of these things are clearly some of the same excuses that you've been hearing for the last year. What is stopping you from figuring out how to better serve the client? In other words, why are you still getting the same rejections and you still don't know what to say in response? If you believe in your product as much as you do, so let's say number two, actually use the product, or AKA believe, right? So for example, there's certain things I believe in, and there's certain products I buy simply because I believe in them, and you're not going to change my mind about them. So if I start selling them, you better believe you come sit at the table with me. I'm the strongest believer in this scenario, because I believe strong enough in this product that if you're telling me that you have XYZ product, I know that it's worked in the past, I know that it's worked for me. You're not going to sit up here and convince me that my product doesn't work. You're not going to sit up here and convince me that it's not worth the money. Okay, so number one, get feedback from your clients to find out, get to the real root of the problem. Sometimes people are just embarrassed that they don't have enough money and they don't want to tell you that. But or sometimes, like one time I was trying to sell something to this lady, and she started talking about, well, I don't know, I need to talk to my husband because I know he'll get mad at me. And like sometimes women say that, and I can understand, like they're just joking. But this one time in particular, I could tell, like the way she was talking to me, the way she was shaking and stuff, I felt like he was the kind of husband that if she would have bought something, he would have been in, like he would have got in her ass about it. Okay, so sometimes I can truly understand when people are reluctant to buy because they know that in the past they've had bad buying decisions. So to overcome that, sometimes let people live their life. If your product is really as valuable as you think it is, they'll come back. That's number one. But number two, sometimes what needs to happen is you need to bring the client is having trouble trusting themselves. And so they feel like they've been buying things, and they buy things to fix the problem, and they bought things to fix the problem, and it never worked. And so they've gotten to a point where they either don't trust you, they just don't trust people in general, or buying things in general, or they don't trust themselves that they're going to do what it takes to actually use the product like it should be used. So in sales, we kind of call this, like I said earlier, the means. Do they have the means to actually use the product right? So let's say if when I buy a vacuum and I use it, I know it's for the floor, right? But let's say a toddler gets hold of the vacuum, he's putting it all on the wall, he's putting it all on the bed, all on the chair. And it's like, no, that's not what a vacuum is used for. You see what I mean? So like, let's say you're selling gym memberships or you're selling personal training. People a lot of times are reluctant to buy because they know that they're not going to put in the work. They're not ready to put in the work. So sometimes what people need more of is help with the means. So how easy can you make it for them to use the product? So for example, I used to sell products, and some of the products I knew that the clients really just didn't know how to use it. So when they got home, I knew that they would be frustrated. And so this was some of the feedback I got. Like one time I sold this product to a lady. She was like, oh, I just gave it to my brother because I didn't know how to use it. And I was like, ma'am, this is why I text all of my clients the directions. As soon as if you buy this product from me, you're going to get a text from me within the hour with exactly the directions to use the product, how to use it, when to use it, why it's beneficial, all that. She's like, oh, you know what? I saw the text, I didn't read it. Let me go back and read it and I'll try again. You see what I mean? So let's make it easy enough for them to get the most benefit out of the product. Because as soon as they buy a product from you and it doesn't work, they're not going to trust you again. And it's not even that your product is bad or that you're bad. It's just that for whatever reason, their mentality, their mindset is not ready to do what it takes to get the most value from the product. Okay, so talked about a lot. Let's just recap. Number one, are you using the product? Okay, because the stronger you believe, the stronger your customers will believe. All right, so I believe so strongly in my sales skills because I know that everything I'm telling you up here, it has worked for me and other people that I've trained sales too. Okay, why would I teach you something that I know I haven't been doing? All right, so number two, are you listening to the feedback? Okay, are you listening deeply? Okay, what is the client really trying to say? Are they saying that they can't afford it because they have a problem spending money, or they haven't committed to the goals that they're buying their product for? Is it that they have an abusive husband that may actually beat them if they buy something and go home and didn't ask permission, right? Are they moving? Are they in the middle of a big decision in life where using your product is going to distract from them, and so they're scared that they're not going to have the support they need? Whatever. If you're getting feedback, then you know how to adjust your product to offer them additional solutions to help them. Okay, so like one company I worked at, people were like, oh, I haven't come in to use my my credits because I haven't had time. I'm busy, I got kids and this and that. I'm like, I completely understand, ma'am. We actually have pre-booking services for this reason. We pre-book you in advance to make sure that, number one, you've got your schedule set for the next month ahead of time. We've got a card for you. We send you follow-up text, this and that, right? She was trying to give me all these excuses of why, as a grown adult, she can't commit to her program that she signed up for. Maybe the issue is deeper. It's a mindset / commitment issue. Okay. And my job as the expert is to make sure I come in and make her improve her mindset on why she should believe it's going to work. And then number two, make it easy for her to commit. I noticed Alex Hormozi talks a lot about this in his gym memberships. This is what I've been doing in other industries for years. Setting up the client to win. Okay, we want to do whatever it takes to set the client up to win, whether that's their mindset, whether they need commitment, whether we need to, let's say, adjust the price. So adjust price, meaning not go down on our value. So if our price is $2,400 and we've justified that to ourselves, maybe you can't pay up front, but let's see if we can cut those payments down, or like put a deposit up and then you pay as you go, or let's say you pay a deposit and then as you see results you continue to pay, right? How can we make it easy? How can we adjust what we need to make sure that the client wins? Okay, because the more clients we have that win, the more they are, let's say, raving about us. Okay, you want to make sales as easy as possible. You want to get to the point where you have raving fans, and the only way you do that is if you're using it enough and believe in it enough to where other people believe in it, and then you're getting feedback to, let's say, make product improvements or service improvements, right? And then as people start to use your product, you're following up with them, making sure, is their mindset good? Is there any support they need? So let's say support. Is there any support they need to continue to use the product the way it should be used and make it easy to fit into their life, their lifestyle, their schedule, whatever, okay? When you get this right, then the products will go to the customers with no questions asked, okay? They should be raving and begging for what you have to offer because you have proven that you can win. You have proven that the product helps you win and it has helped others win. That is sales in a nutshell. It is just that easy. Has the product or service helped you win? Has it helped other people win? Okay. And can you prove that it can help the person that you're talking to, that you're selling to? Can you prove that it's going to win for them? By number one, proving to them that their mindset is ready to commit and that they will have all of the support and pricing adjustments that they need in order to be successful. All right. That is Sales 101 in a nutshell. My name is JT, and on my channel, I train skills for you to be successful. So let's say skills, so you never run out of money. Okay, money is just all everywhere, coming in everywhere, and I don't know what it's going to take for you to get here, because personally, you could be going through some things. I have no idea if I'm not talking to you up front. So whether you're a business owner or you're an employee, if you're not making money, if you're not making the money you need, if you're running out of money, if you don't have money for investments, things keep coming up and wiping you out, it is because you lack skills. And one of the biggest points of my channel is to help you improve your skills. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe. And the best thing you can do to improve your skills even faster is to share this video and other videos on my channel that you feel bring value to you. Number one, because whoever you text it to, whoever you send it to, you guys are going to open up a conversation, and you're going to find out who's going to support you on your journey, on your goals. You're going to open up conversations to, let's say they've been studying something else and you've been studying something over here, and then you guys bring your ideas together and you're like, wham, we know exactly what to do to crush it, right? If you don't share what you're working on, people don't know what you want out of life. They don't know how to help you. They don't know how to support you. Okay, so sharing this video is going to be one of the best things you do as far as your learning process goes. Okay, brain learns by ingesting, watching, hearing, and then doing. Okay, and then sharing. So if I have truly learned what I've been studying, I should be able to teach someone else, right? And so that's the point of sharing. Outside of that, comment if you guys have any questions. Just comment below. I will definitely get back to you within 24 hours. And if you are specifically a business owner watching this, or if you're someone trying to start a business, let me know if you would like my help with some skills training. I have a link below. My webinar waitlist is closed for now, but if you enter your information on that website, I'll get in touch with you some kind of way. I'll put you on my other list and get to you as soon as possible. All right. If you need me to come into your business and help train your salespeople, help break down the sales process. So sales, you should have a process. Okay. And it goes beyond scripts. Okay. The reason businesses are really tanking is because so many employees are reading scripts, and buyers have gotten hip to that shit. How many times can you hear the same script? Okay, so you need your team to go beyond the scripts and to actually understand the process deeply and be able to, let's say, creatively adjust it. So be creative. They need to be creative when they hear objections that they probably aren't used to hearing. Okay, that is how you win the game of business. My name is JT. I'm out.